girl now narrative. I'm gonna get onto that in a second.
So I heavily debated whether to respond and give this any additional attention. And I was gonna make light of the situation and talk about, oh, I got my first hater, but honestly, like, I'm not, it's not funny. Like, this actually shook me a little bit because it's so unfair and such BS. And I'm not gonna make light of it because what this girl did, mind you, this is somebody who sells on TikTok Shop and promotes all these brands, but somehow I'm the one with ulterior motives when I've never sold you guys anything. I don't work with any brands. I'm literally just here, right? But of course, the second you start getting any sort of a following, people are going to come for you. And I knew that this was going to happen. I just didn't think it was going to happen so soon. So what this girl did was she took a bunch of clips out of context and then just straight up lied for a whole 5 minutes. So we're just going to go ahead and address those lies.
Found an SDS sheet on their page and they deleted it. And then a few days later, they had a whole bunch of allable. I've seen a couple of nail techs come out saying that Beetles had their SDS sheets under MSDS.
No, they didn't. It's always been SDS originally, and I have a video on YouTube of me going on there real time while screen recording of the original three that were on there. Literally, all you have to do is look at the creation date on those new MSDSs, and you will see you are completely lying.
Why you should not just believe anybody that you see online. Being that I post Beetles, I also post a new brand called Ten Coco. Many people want to know her opinion. I'm not exactly sure why they want to know her opinion.
Probably has something to do with the fact that I don't just sell garbage to my audience to make a quick commission, and I actually do my research on the products. I don't know, maybe that wild concept.
And I don't understand how she ended up getting so many people following, asking her advice under her posts. This is the TikToker I'm talking about. In this video, she ends up attacking this brand for not having a certain product while everybody is defending it who suffer from contact dermatitis, saying how great the brand actually is.
You clearly haven't seen my latest video, have you? You know, if you're gonna make an expose on somebody, maybe actually watch their content because I literally just came out raving about this brand because it didn't give me a reaction and I loved working with it.
And went on to attack Ten Coco, whose ingredients are super similar to that brand. And they were very patient and instantly tried to get back to her about their SDS sheets.
Okay, I know you watched that video because you literally put it on your video. In that video, I literally say how great it was that they responded so quickly. And I was very grateful in my responses. And I did not attack the brand. I asked where the photo initiator was, and I said I would try it just as I did Sejayi. I loved Sejayi, so I'm probably not going to have an issue with Tencoco either. This is wild. Okay, let's move on.
She actually lies in her videos and she keeps exposing these brands because she actually just likes the attention she's getting from it.
It's a friendly reminder.
Oh yes, because I'm sure you're totally not making this video on me to get attention. Are those Tencoco sales not going well? It's so funny that she says, okay, first of all, I must be the best like FX makeup artist in the world if I can fake my allergic reactions. Also, where am I getting contact dermatitis every month? People keep saying this, and it's like, I've had it with 3 different brands. That's literally it. Everything else I've tried has been great. And the brand that she's talking about me exposing here is Bio Seaweed Gel. I love Bio Seaweed Gel. If you go to any of my comment section, I tell people I recommend them all the time. What are you talking about, ma'am?
And there we are.
I'm not going to play her entire video.
Oh my God, the video with the flash cure lamp is satire, and the fact that y'all use this against me and you can't tell if that it's actually sarcasm, babe. And those tips by Apres are meant to be used that way. They are meant to be used with gel glue. But besides the point, because you're right, it's still not like the safest thing, and I haven't done it since, but moving on. Also, I never did it before getting my allergy because I didn't do gel X before that.
She doesn't seem like she fully uses the products correctly. Here's actually a photo from the company that apparently gave her contact dermatitis.
Sorry, am I just blind? Because where is the flooding? Like, I guess the pinky has a little bit of like a difference as to where the gel line was, but that wasn't on my cuticle. I'm so confused. But either way, I never said that brand gave me contact dermatitis. I'm saying it had HEMA, and it was my fault for not checking. I am allergic to HEMA, so yes, of course I'm going to react. That was no shade to the brand whatsoever. I love that brand. It's Bio Seaweed Gel. They're great.
The nail set she has on in this video. A couple videos later, she ends up posting a very bad breakout with the same exact set on.
Holy fuck. Those are literally press-ons. They're press-ons. I had to do press-ons because I was recovering from a reaction from Melody Susie's UV glue where I glued clear tips. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I do my nails at home personally. I do not have a license. I use cheap gel brands all the time and I have no reaction. No, I do not always use my products safely either, but I do not think you should take advice from this lady at all.
No, that's right. We should all be taking advice from you instead, the person who literally admits to using cheap products incorrectly and also not being licensed while coming for the credibility of someone because they're not a licensed tech. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, well, that's pretty much the end of that. I just like, wow, you really thought you did something there. I would never, there's a lot I don't agree with on here. I see people using products not safe all the time. I see people using this garbage on their clients. I would never do something like this and personally attack any one creator because I don't agree with what they're saying and I don't believe they deserve their following. Girl, I'm not going to stoop to this level and like critique your work and look at the stuff, but it's so obvious that you're just trying to make sales. It's just wild, man. It's wild. I've never claimed to be perfect. I've never claimed that I never flood. I say it all the time that I'm not perfect. No one is. Everyone's going to flood at some point. My entire point is like, why would you use brands that have such a slim margin for error that when you make the slightest mistake, like it can give you an allergy? You are just lucky. And it's funny because the people who are always coming for me on this stuff, like you look at their work on their page and it's like, they think they're better than you because they didn't get the allergy because their application is better. Half the time their application is a complete disaster and you're just lucky. Build a shrine to your immune system that you haven't got the allergy yet and stop thinking you're better than everyone else. Have a good day.